Hey everyone, welcome to Topsham Pond Trails in Topsham, Maine. You can see off the left the ponds, so let's go fishing. The way the trail system is set up, you have a series of 5 trails that interlink together. You have Gone Fishin' 1 through Gone Fishin' 5. Each one of these trails is roughly 1 mile in length. They snake through the woods, lots of best turns. You can practice your cornering and get some fairly decent speed. It is an older trail system, so there is a lot of roots, and so it can be pretty bumpy at times. But one of the cool things as well is there is a pump track here, so you can get some jumping in. There is a small skills area that has some neat little features on it. So again, great place for beginners, or if you just want to come in and have a little bit of fun, hone some skills. Topsham Ponds has a lot to offer. These are very beginner-friendly trails, so you can get out here with the kids or someone that is just brand new to mountain biking, and they can get used to their bike in a fairly flat, rider-friendly environment. Yeah, there's a lot of roots in some of the trails, but that's part of the fun. Beautiful day. We did have rain overnight, little showers this morning, but the sun is out now. I think temperature at the trailhead was like 54 Fahrenheit. Nice and comfortable for a ride. One of the neat things about Topsham Pond trails is there's a lot of sand in the soil. It does dry out quickly when there is heavy rain. So a little embarrassing story. I loaded everything up in my 4Runner last night to come down here this morning. In my mind, I had everything, but when I got to the trailhead, I had left my shoes behind. So I am putting my MagPed Enduro 2s to a little bit of an inadvertent test today, riding with just hiking boots. Now, I did do a review last year on my initial thoughts on the pedals. Definitely have enjoyed those, and right now I do kind of miss having my shoes with the plates to work with the magnets, but overall so far so good. Six Rivers Nimba takes care of this system. It falls within their domain, and they do a really good job keeping this place up. They do have some of these little optional features just to add some interest to the trails. In the wintertime, these trails do get groomed for fat biking when the snow is plentiful. I have ridden down here when they've done that, and it is a lot of fun on a fat bike. You still get the twists and the turns, and just really fun winter riding. Just did not get a chance to make it down here this year and capture some of that. as you ride the Gone Fishing trails, they do form a complete circle around the system. Kind of at the center of the system are the ponds themselves. Those are open for fishing. You'll also find the pump track there, and as well as the little skills area. I missed that obstacle line. You may have noticed that the trails are very flat here, which is one of the reasons why I feel it makes a great beginner trail system. Of the 5 trails, Gone Fishing 1 has the most elevation gain, and I think typically on the average ride here, just a single pass through, maybe 60, 70 feet of elevation gain. So there's only like one really steep climb, and it's just a short one. So again, great little spot for beginners. Or if you're just out to try a brand new bike and you're in the area, great little spot to get used to that bike as well. And I feel beginner-friendly single track is something that doesn't always exist where you go. Certainly people want the black diamond trails, the more challenging techie stuff, but if you're looking to get someone hooked on mountain biking, that's not the place you want to start them out. Start them out at some place like this where they can get used to the bike, you know, pedal at a comfortable pace for them, and then as they get a little bit more advanced, they're ready to stick with the sport for a long time and not just get discouraged because, geez, I can't make this climb, I can't get over these rocks. And not everyone is looking to catch air when they're out on their bikes. They want more of a scenic ride, and that's something else that Topsham Pond offers to riders. Hello! Now, Gone Fishing 2 starts out a bit deceiving. It is probably the roughest trail here as far as the number of routes go. And I believe this is the trail that Six Rivers Nimba plans to do some refurbish work on this year to kind of smooth things out a little bit. And certainly if you are dialing in your suspension for small bump compliance, Gone Fishing 2 is a perfect little trail to head to. And now we're hitting more of the roots, literally. Bumpity bump bump we go. Now if you're lucky when you're riding out here, you may encounter some deer. They do inhabit this area. Plenty of bird activity today too, which is cool to see. Everything coming back to life for spring. All right, we're wrapping up 4 of the 5 trails. Moving on to Gone Fishing 1, which has the most elevation gain here. And when I say elevation gain, it's really not a lot. But compared to the other 4, it is the most hilly. This is probably actually the second steepest climb that we just did in this section of trail. And one of the things my wife and I like to do when we're down here is, once we're done riding, is to head over to flight deck brewing. Lauren is not riding with me today. She's actually just walking the trails. We got a police firing range just off to the right here. And now we're getting closer to the end of Gone Fishing 1. And this up ahead is our steepest climb. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little ride at Topsham Pond Trails. I certainly enjoyed having you along with me. Now, if you have any questions, leave me a comment below and I will get back to you. Hit that like button, or better yet, subscribe to my channel. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, I hope you've had a wonderful day, but most importantly, I hope you had a chance to get outdoors and play.